After 15 years of marriage, I learned my wife's affair was orchestrated by my own daughter. She'd been setting us up, playing matchmaker between mom and her teacher. I said, "Interesting." Then I showed them both the private investigator's report I got. When I revealed I had documented everything, I, 43 male, saw the text on my wife's phone by accident. We were having breakfast, normal Tuesday. She was in the shower. Her phone buzzed, glanced over without thinking. "Can't wait to see you tonight. Tell him you're going to book club again. Sender, yoga studio." Which was weird because yoga studios don't usually say things like "tell him" or "again." Didn't say anything. Just sat there with my coffee getting cold while my brain tried to process. Book club. She went to book club every Thursday, sometimes Tuesdays. Had been going for months. Always came home smelling like wine, talking about whatever novel they'd supposedly discussed. I'd never questioned it. Why would I? 15 years of marriage. You build trust, or you think you do. Went to work. Couldn't focus. Just kept seeing that text. The casual way it mentioned lying to me, like it was routine. Got home that night before she did. Our daughter was upstairs doing homework. Asked her about her mom's book club. "Oh yeah, mom loves that," she said without looking up from her laptop. "Goes every week." "Who else goes?" Shrug. "Her friends, I guess." "You know which friends?" She looked up then. Something in her expression. "Why?" "Just curious. It's just a book club, Dad. Why do you care?" That phrasing. "Why do you care?" Like I was being weird for asking about my own wife. Just wondered what she does on Thursday nights. She reads and discusses books with people. That's literally what book clubs do. She went back to her laptop. Conversation over. I hired a PI the next day. Friend of a friend, retired cop. Said he'd seen it all. Could have preliminary info within a week. Took him less than that. The email came with photos. My wife, some guy I didn't recognize. Going into a hotel together. Different hotels over several weeks. Always left separately about an hour later, but that wasn't the part that made me feel like I'd been punched in the stomach. The PI included extra information. Said he'd noticed something odd. My daughter had been texting this guy. A lot. Not inappropriate content. Just frequent. And the timing was weird. She'd text him right before my wife's book club nights. Messages like, "She's leaving soon," and "He's working late." She was coordinating it. My 17-year-old daughter was helping my wife cheat on me. The PI dug deeper. Found out the guy was her English teacher. AP Lit. Young guy, maybe early 30s. They'd met at a parent-teacher conference I'd missed because I was traveling for work. That was months ago. The text messages between my daughter and this teacher went back even further. Started normal. Teacher stuff. Then she started talking about how her mom seemed unhappy, how I worked too much, how her mom deserved better. My kid had set this up, deliberately, methodically. I read through everything probably 100 times, trying to make sense of it. Couldn't. Thursday came, book club night. My wife was getting ready, nice outfit, makeup, perfume. "What book are you discussing tonight?" I asked. "The one from last month," she said, barely glancing at me. "We're not finished with it." "Which one was that?" Pause. Brief hesitation. "The Vanishing Half." "Thought you finished that already." "We're doing a deeper dive, different perspectives." She kissed me on the cheek and left. I waited until our daughter came down for dinner. "Mom at book club?" she asked. That's what she said. We ate in silence for a bit. Then I asked, "How's Mr. Thompson's class?" She went very still. "Fine." "Good teacher?" "Yeah, really good." "Your mom met him at that conference, right? The one I missed?" She looked at her plate. "I guess." "Interesting guy. Young for a teacher, I guess." I let it hang there, finished eating. Then said, I've been thinking about joining a book club. Maybe I should go with mom sometime." Her face went pale. I don't think she'd want that. "Why not?" "She likes having her own thing, her space." "Space from what?" She stood up fast. "I have homework." Left her plate on the table, went upstairs. My wife came home around 10. Smelled wrong, not just wine. Something else. Men's cologne. How was book club? Good. Really good discussion. About The Vanishing Half? Yeah. What'd you talk about? She looked annoyed. The themes, identity, family, that kind of stuff. Sounds deep. It is. She headed for the stairs. I'm taking a shower. I stayed in the living room with my laptop, the PI's report open, photos of my wife with this man, text messages between my daughter and him. My daughter came back downstairs, saw me sitting there. "You okay?" she asked. Interesting question. What? Just wondering if you think I'm okay. She shifted her weight. You're acting weird. Am I? Yeah, why are you asking all these questions about Mom's book club? Because I'm curious where she really goes on Thursday nights. Silence. You know, don't you? I said. Her mouth opened, closed. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, you do. My wife came down then, hair wet, pajamas on. What are you two talking about? Book club, I said. I was asking our daughter where you really go. My wife's face changed. What are you talking about? Where do you go on Thursday nights? Book club. I told you. With Mr. Thompson? The room went dead quiet. My wife stared at me. Our daughter took a step back. I don't know what you're talking about, my wife said carefully. I turned my laptop around. The report on the screen, photos, messages, everything. My wife looked at the screen, then at me. Where did you get this? Private investigator. You hired someone to follow me? I hired someone to find out the truth. Turns out the truth is pretty interesting. Our daughter's voice cracked. Dad, don't, I said. I've read all of it. Every text, every message. How you set this up. How you've been helping. I wasn't. You introduced them. You coordinated their meetings. You texted him when I'd be working late. Don't lie to me now. My wife found her voice. This is insane. You had me followed? I had you investigated. And good thing too, since you've been lying to me for months. We can explain. I don't want explanations. I want you out. What? Out of my house by the weekend. You can't kick me out. Watch me. Our daughter was crying. Dad, please. I was just trying to help. Help with what exactly? Mom was unhappy. You're never home. So you set her up with your teacher? That was your solution? He's nice. He listens to her. My wife put her arm around our daughter. Honey, go upstairs. No, I said. She's part of this. She gets to hear it. She's 17. Old enough to facilitate an affair. Old enough to hear about divorce. The word hung in the air. Heavy. Final. Divorce, my wife said. You're overreacting. Am I? You've been sleeping with someone else while our daughter helps coordinate it. That seems like appropriate grounds for divorce. We can work through this. There's no we anymore. You ended that when you started going to book club. The fight went on, my wife crying, then angry, then justifying. Our daughter sobbing, saying she just wanted everyone to be happy. Me sitting there with the evidence on my laptop, feeling nothing. Eventually I said, you have until Sunday to figure out where you're going. Both of you. Both? My wife said, you can't kick our daughter out. She can stay if she wants, or she can go with you. Her choice. This is insane. No, insane is trusting my family and having them both betray me. This is just consequences. Update 1. She didn't leave by Sunday. Refused. Said she had rights. I couldn't force her out. Called my lawyer Monday morning. He explained she was technically correct. Married people have rights to the marital home, regardless of whose name is on the deed. Could take months to get her out legally. So I left instead. Got a hotel room. Extended stay place. Took what I needed and walked out. Our daughter called that first night. Dad, you need to come home. Mom's freaking out. Not my problem. She's crying. She won't stop. Still not my problem. What am I supposed to do? Whatever you want. You helped create this mess. You can sit in it. That's not fair. Fair? You want to talk about fair? She hung up. Called back an hour later. More crying, more apologies. Let it go to voicemail. My wife started texting. We need to talk. You're being childish. Come home so we can discuss this like adults. Didn't respond. Finally sent. Talk to your lawyer. Mine will contact yours. Her response, I don't have a lawyer. I can't afford one. Not my problem. Filed the divorce papers that Friday. Process server went to the house. My daughter called immediately. Dad, someone just gave Mom legal papers. What is this? Divorce. You're really doing this. Already did it. But we can fix this. No, you can't. How do you know if you won't even try? Because I don't want to try. I want a divorce. She hung up again. Pattern forming. Got a text from an unknown number. This is Mr. Thompson. We should talk. Blocked it. He tried calling from the school. Blocked that too. Then he emailed me. A long message about how things develop naturally and no one meant to hurt me and my daughter was just trying to help her mother. Forwarded it to my lawyer with evidence. My lawyer loved it. This is perfect. Keep any other communications. The school situation escalated fast. The principal called me in for a meeting. Wanted to discuss concerns about Mr. Thompson. Brought the PI's report with me. She read through it, face going from professional to horrified to disgusted. "This is very thorough," she said finally. "Professional investigator. And your daughter was involved?" "According to the text messages, yes. She was coordinating meetings between her mother and your teacher." "This is extremely problematic." "For who?" "For everyone. The school, your daughter, Mr. Thompson's employment." "What are you going to do?" "I can't discuss personnel matters, but I can tell you this is being taken very seriously." Got back to my hotel to find my wife sitting in the parking lot. Don't know how she found me. "We need to talk," she said when I got out of my car. "No, we don't." "Yes, we do. You're destroying everything." "I'm not destroying anything. You already did that. I made a mistake." "Mistakes are accidental. This was months of deliberate lying." "Fine. I had an affair. Are you happy now?" "Not particularly." "What do you want from me?" "Nothing. I want you to sign divorce papers and leave me alone." "What about our daughter? What about her? Are you just abandoning her?" "She helped you cheat on me. She needs to deal with that." "She's a child. She's 17 and knew exactly what she was doing." My wife started crying. "Please, we can fix this. I'll end it with him. We can go to counseling. Start over." "There's no starting over. We're done. We had 15 years together, and you threw them away. That's on you." She grabbed my arm. "I don't want him. I want you. I want our family." I pulled away. Should have thought about that before book club. Update 2. The divorce moved surprisingly fast. My lawyer was aggressive. The evidence was overwhelming. My wife eventually hired a lawyer. Cheap one from some strip mall office. Could tell immediately he was outmatched. First settlement meeting was a disaster. Her lawyer tried arguing she deserved half of everything. My lawyer countered with adultery evidence. Photos, messages, hotel receipts, our daughter's coordination. Her lawyer tried to claim it didn't matter. No fault state. Adultery isn't weighted. My lawyer smiled. But using marital funds for an affair is. Those hotel rooms? Joint credit cards. That's misuse of marital assets. The conversation shifted real quick after that. Bigger fight was over our daughter. My wife wanted full custody. I wanted supervised visitation. "She's 17, her lawyer said. "Almost an adult. Custody is barely relevant." "She demonstrated terrible judgment," my lawyer countered. "Helped facilitate an extramarital affair. My client wants her in therapy." My wife exploded. "I didn't force her to do anything." The mediator held up a hand. "Let's stay calm." "Calm? He's trying to take my daughter." "I'm trying to make sure she understands consequences," I said. "She helped you destroy our marriage. That's not healthy." "She was being supportive of your affair." "Yeah, real supportive." No resolution. We'd meet again in a couple weeks. Meanwhile, school drama. Mr. Thompson got put on leave. Investigation pending. My daughter had to give a statement. She called me after, hysterical. They asked me everything about the messages, about coordinating. Everyone knows now. Good. Good? How is that good? You wanted to help your mom be happy. This is what that looks like. "I hate you. Get in line." She hung up. Again, my son called from college. "Is it true the teacher got fired?" "Suspended. Investigation still going." "Everyone at school knows about sis. Probably." "She's pretty messed up about it. She should be." "You're being really harsh. She helped mom cheat. Harsh is appropriate. She's still your kid. I know, doesn't change what she did." My wife tried showing up at my office. Security called. "Your wife is downstairs with your daughter." Went down. They were both there looking desperate. "We need to talk," my wife said, "as a family." "We're not a family anymore." "Yes, we are. We'll always be a family." Our daughter looked miserable. "Dad, please, just listen." "I've been listening for months while you both lied to my face. I was trying to help. By destroying my marriage, great help." Security was watching, other people staring. "Can we go somewhere private?" my wife asked. "No, I'm working. You want to talk? Call your lawyer." "I don't want lawyers. I want my husband." Should have thought about that before sleeping with the teacher. Our daughter started sobbing. "Please, Dad, we're sorry." Sorry doesn't fix anything. Then what does? Nothing. That's the point. You can't fix this. My wife pulled our daughter close. "Don't talk to her like that." "Like what, honestly? She orchestrated an affair. She gets to hear about it. She's just a child, old enough to know better." Left them standing in the lobby. Got another email from Mr. Thompson that night. New account since I'd blocked the old one. Whole thing about genuine connection and emotional unavailability and how my daughter just wanted her mother to smile again. Forwarded it to my lawyer. More evidence. His response: this guy cannot stop talking. Love it. Second settlement meeting included our daughter. She sat between us looking like she wanted to disappear. Mediator asked where she wanted to live. I don't know, she said quietly. Do you feel safe with both parents? Yes. Do you have a preference? Long pause. Can I stay with both? My lawyer spoke up. My client has concerns about the environment with his wife, given her ongoing contact with Mr. Thompson. I'm not seeing him anymore, my wife said. As of when? Weeks ago. My lawyer pulled out phone records. These show texts between you as recently as 3 days ago. My wife's face went red. Her lawyer looked surprised. Those were just to close things out. 90 texts in 3 days? That's closing things out? The mediator looked at my wife. Are you in contact with Mr. Thompson? Only to end things properly. That's not ending things, I said. That's continuing them. Our daughter started crying. Mom, you said you stopped. I did stop. I'm just tying up loose ends. With 90 texts, my lawyer said. Meeting ended with a proposal. I get primary custody until she turns 18. My wife gets limited visitation. Asset split pending final hearing. My wife's lawyer couldn't object. Evidence was too strong. Update 3. Divorce finalized last month. Took most of a year from filing to final decree. Settlement? I kept the house. Retirement split 55-45 my way. Savings 60-40. Judge said the affair and financial misuse played a role, but were no fault, so it wasn't as favorable as I'd hoped. I pay her alimony, $1,800 a month for 2 years. The lawyer argued she'd been out of work, needed transition time. Judge agreed. Kills me writing those checks, but it's temporary, and cheaper than staying married to her. Our daughter lives with me. Turned 18 shortly after everything finalized. Could legally go wherever she wants now. Chose to stay. She's in therapy twice a week, working through whatever messed up logic made her think facilitating an affair was helping. We're not back to normal. Maybe we never will be. But we're talking. That's something. She sees her mom on weekends. Says her mom's in a small apartment now, working retail, still acting like the victim. She doesn't get it, my daughter told me last week. Thinks everyone was mean to her. Does she still talk to him? Don't know. She won't say. Don't care if she does. Not my problem. Mr. Thompson got fired. Investigation concluded he'd had inappropriate relationship with a parent and involved a student in facilitating it. Teaching license suspended. Heard he's working at some tutoring center now. Hope it was worth it. My daughter got into college, out of state, says she needs distance from here. Can't blame her. Small enough town that everyone knows the story. We were having dinner last week when she said, I really am sorry for everything. Not the first time, but something different in how she said it. I know. Do you forgive me? Working on it. When will you? When it stops hurting. She nodded. Does it hurt a lot still? Every day. I really thought I was helping. I know. That's what makes it worse. I thought if Mom was happier, everything would be better, that you wouldn't care because you were always working anyway. I care. I know that now. Do you understand why it was wrong? Long silence. I made Mom's problems my responsibility, and I fixed them in the worst way possible. Yeah, I can't take it back. No. So what now? You learn from it. You don't do it again. That's it? That's everything. My ex tried contesting the alimony last month. Said it wasn't enough. Filed paperwork arguing she needed more. My lawyer found out she's seeing someone new. Guy from her work. Argued if she's in a relationship, she doesn't need my support. She dropped the motion fast. She emails sometimes, late at night. Long rambling messages about regret and what ifs. Don't respond. Lawyer said don't engage, but I read them. Last one said, I know you'll never forgive me. I know I destroyed everything. I know our daughter will never look at me the same. I'm sorry. For being selfish, for being stupid, for thinking I could have everything without losing anything. You deserved better. Deleted it. Moved on. My son came home from college last week. First time since everything. Went out for dinner. Just us. How are you really? He asked. Better. Not great, but better. You seem different. I am different. Mom's asking about you. Don't care. She wants to know if you're seeing anyone. Tell her that's none of her business. He grinned. So you are? No, but it's still none of her business. The house feels different now, quieter, but also mine, completely mine, repainted, new furniture, new everything. Feels like starting over. Not good, not bad, just different. My daughter leaves for college soon. Part of me dreads it. Part of me thinks distance will help. What if I mess up again? She asked yesterday. Probably will. Not helpful. It's honest. Everyone messes up. Just don't help anyone cheat. Not funny. Little bit funny. She almost smiled. I love you, Dad. Love you too. And I meant it. Despite everything. She's still my kid. Don't know if my ex-wife is actually in therapy like the settlement required. Not my problem anymore. But my daughter mentioned her mom seems different lately. Sadder, she said. Like she finally gets what she lost. Good. That's mean. It's appropriate. She didn't argue. Moving forward feels weird. Like everything works, but nothing feels natural yet. My ex's lawyer sent a note last month. She wants to reduce the alimony. Told my lawyer no. She signed the agreement. She lives with it. Petty? Maybe. But after everything, I'll take it. Last email from my ex came last week. I hope you find happiness. Real happiness. The kind I threw away. You deserved better than what I gave you. Deleted it. Moved on. Because that's all there is now. Forward. Away from the wreckage. Some days I'm angry all over again. Angry at her, at my daughter, at the teacher, at myself for not seeing it sooner. But mostly I'm tired, ready to stop feeling like this. My daughter asked if I'd come to her college orientation, out of state, weekend trip. Of course. Really? You're my daughter, I'll be there. She smiled. Should Mom come? That's up to you. I don't know if I want her there. Then don't invite her. She'll be upset. She'll survive. She didn't invite her. We leave next week. Just us. Road trip. Time to talk. Time to figure out what comes next. Won't fix everything. Won't erase the damage, but it's a start. And right now, that's enough.